Gentleman from Charlottesville, Mr. Toscano.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise for a point of personal privilege.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, I listened very intently to my friend, the delegate from Henrico, and I heard a whole series of doom and gloom statistics, prognostications, etc. And, you know, as I was listening to these, I hearkened back to the great sports announcers like Harry Carey and Phil Rizzuto, and all I can say is, holy cow. You know, and then I went to check some things out. So I went to factcheck.com, which is the service of the Annenberg Center, an independent think tank that monitors statistics nationwide. And in case you don't trust the media, I went to Fortune, which is no apologist for corporate interests, and Forbes, which I thought was another indication of what really is going on out there in the economy. And ladies and gentlemen of the House, Mr. Speaker, I want to point out to you several facts that I think tell the rest of the story of what we heard on the floor today. Since President Obama took office, in the midst of the deepest recession since the Great Depression, where people were losing their fortunes because of what was happening on Wall Street, there have been 70 months of consecutive job growth in this country. That is the longest streak of job growth in this country in history. That's 70. 8.7 million jobs, 6 times the number of jobs that were created under 8 years of George W. Bush. You can look on the Forbes page and you can look at the graph of unemployment starting from when our president took office. It starts up here and it goes down here. That is a great record on unemployment. We've got an auto industry that a lot of people criticize when we invested money in the auto industry. But Detroit's auto industry is back with a vengeance. Gangbusters. So let's not talk about all this doom and gloom. 3.7% GDP growth in the second quarter of 2015. That outstrips every single developed country in this world. The United States economy is growing. We may not think it's growing fast enough, but I think as the gentleman from Henrico understands, it can't grow too fast or we'll be all complaining about inflation. It's modest growth, and it's growth that's good for the country. Stock prices, twice the level of what they were when Obama took office. Gas prices. I paid $1.48 for gas a gallon yesterday. Do you remember what it was when Obama took office? Corporate profits, something I think should be near and dear to the gentleman, expanding rapidly, much higher than when Obama took office. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to talk about gloom and doom sometimes, but let's get the facts right. And the facts show that there have been tremendous economic activity and growth during the years of the Obama administration. And we could also talk about the years of the McAuliffe administration, if you want to link them together. Do we have problems and challenges? Yes, we do. Do we need to make changes? Yes, we do. Our wage growth is not as great as it should be. There is too much inequality in this country. There are a lot of things that need to be done. Do we need to build our new Virginia economy? Yes, we do. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Speaker, let's start with what's really going on, not with doom and gloom that prevents us from growing together and moving this Commonwealth forward. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.